What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking. You know what? I'm going to get on the big screen. We are talking about some big news, some pretty big news that's happened today in the crypto space. I'm going to get rid of my face here so that we can read the whole article. That way I'm not covering any of it up. But hit that like button, subscribe. The purpose of this video is really to talk about what's happened with Tether on the Tron ecosystem here. So let's just get into it, okay? I'm going to read this here a little bit, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Actually, real quick, before we get into that, just so you know, Tether froze $344 million in USDT across 2 Tron wallets, okay? Now, this is bad. This is a bad thing. The reason why it's bad, and a bunch of people on X are just going to, like parrots, they're just going to, like an echo chamber, they're just going to say the same thing. This is what the majority of people are going to say, but it's worse than that, okay? What a lot of people are going to say is that this shows that crypto is not decentralized. There's only one true crypto, and it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero also, by the way. Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Bitcoin. I'm trying to think of other ones that might be like unconfiscatable, immutable money, but like those ones. Dogecoin actually is immutable as well. I even think Litecoin as well. Like it's not just Bitcoin. It isn't just Bitcoin, but everybody's going to be saying it's just Bitcoin. There's only one answer. But there's other answers too. But crypto, if this is a big eye-opening shock to you that this can happen even in USDT, or this can happen across various platforms in crypto, it's not that shocking. If it is shocking to you, then you're probably brand new to the markets. This is obvious. This is a big problem in the space. This is a big problem in finance, is centralization. The whole point of crypto is to move to decentralization. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We're not going to go from centralized to decentralized overnight. It's not going to happen like that. We're going to go from centralized to mainly centralized with aspects of decentralization to still mainly centralized with more aspects of decentralization. You know, it's going to slowly shift over time, right? It's like electronic vehicles, EVs. We didn't discover that technology in the 1900s, and then overnight we just used EVs instead of oil vehicles. No, that technology has been developed slowly but surely over time. Flying cars, whatever. You know, we had flying vehicles, modes of transportation that weren't airplanes or helicopters in the 1900s as well, but those are becoming more of a thing nowadays. If you've actually been paying attention, there are some like flying hover cars. I'm getting way off topic. All I'm trying to say is technological shifts. We could use a bunch of different things to implement here. They don't happen overnight. Okay, they really don't happen overnight. It takes time. It oftentimes takes time, and people assume it'll go faster than it is. But anyways, getting into this, man. I'm just trying to read this. I'm going off on all kinds of different tangents here. Tether froze $344 million in USDT. That's the largest asset freeze in crypto history, as far as I'm aware. U.S. Law Enforcement Office of Foreign Assets Control on April 23rd. That is today, April 23rd. The action targets flagged. What the hell? Flagged addresses flagged for activity tied to sanctions evasion and criminal network. It represents Tether's largest single enforcement action to date. So if it's sanctions evasion and criminal network, I'm pretty sure Tether complies with U.S. regulations. So it's probably something to do with Iran, or something to do maybe with Venezuela, or and I'm pretty sure we did freeze Venezuelan USDT as well. It's probably something to do with that. Maybe Russia. I don't know. But probably something to do with that, with the Strait of Hormuz maybe. The 2 blacklisted wallets had approximately $220 million and $131 million respectively. Wow. So that's 340. That's a lot of money, guys. USDT is not a safe haven for illicit activity. Incredible links. Yeah. We're learning that, right? We're all learning that now. I think we knew that already, though, if you've been in the crypto space long enough. The latest freeze reinforces an argument that public blockchains offer investigators a traceable record for traditional cash transfers, where traditional cash transfers cannot. Yeah, but why use USDT? Why not use Monero? Why, if you're trying to be secretive? You know, I'm just saying. I don't know. These guys aren't smart. Anyways. This is a big deal because this also impacts Tron. Tron, for those of you guys who don't know, Tron is the largest. It is the largest holder of stablecoins out of any ecosystem. There's more stablecoins, USDT, USDC total dollar value on Tron than there is on any other network. I don't know why I'm like lagging here. My face is lagging. Whatever. That's okay. I guess we'll lag a little bit. We're going to be laggy. There's more stablecoins on Tron than any other network. Stuff like this, whenever that much money is frozen on a single network, and this network itself facilitates most stablecoins in the crypto ecosystem. This has a greater impact than just pulling the curtain from everybody's eyes. Oh no, there's no such thing as decentralization. Yeah, there is. It's just not in Tron, and it's not in USDT. To my knowledge, this wasn't Tron's action that caused this, which is better than it would be if it was Tron's, if it was like Justin Sun or the people in charge of Tron that caused this. To my knowledge, it's just USDT, but I'm sure there's coordination. I'm sure Justin Sun knew as well. All I'm trying to say is this could have implications as far as willingness to incorporate your money, your funds in these ecosystems. We very well could see, and the big drawback here, the big thing that a lot of people aren't going to talk about. I mean, maybe a lot of people are. Maybe I just think I'm special. But looking past the obvious shit, thinking not outside the box, but just deeper in the box, this is going to not promote the spending of USDTs in crypto. This is not going to promote spending of money in the crypto space whenever this amount of money can just be frozen like that at a whim, right? It's not going to promote spending. It's going to promote the opposite. And if money's being withdrawn from the crypto space while we're at high points in a bear market, connect the dots. Do I need to connect them for you? I basically did. But I don't think this is good. And we very well could look at this moment in about a month, in about 2 months, however long it is. We could reflect back on this moment as the reason why the market's topped off. This might be that moment, guys. $344 million. In the grand scheme of crypto, it's not that much. It really isn't at all. It's like a drop in the bucket. But the broader message there is it has, I think, negative implications. And we'll see. If it's not this, it could be this in a series of things that are tied to financial mayhem, whatever, that causes the drop. I'm sure we'll get some reason, but show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. The reality is the Bitcoin chart is getting overextended. We are at the high ends of this run, and I can't really see us getting too far past 80K. We get above 80K today or tomorrow or the next day, sometime in this next week, but we're probably going to see over the weeks to come a reckoning, and this could be the catalyst. It really could be the catalyst, if not something worse. But this might be a cog. If it's not the catalyst, it might be a cog in the cataclysm machine here of what is going to effectively generate this next move down. So that's my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. If you didn't, I'm sure you will leave a very informative comment below that we all stand to benefit from, because only the best people leave scathing comments in the YouTube section. Hit that like button. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. You need water. Brush your teeth. You know who you are. Brush your teeth. Bye.